Well, welcome back, everyone. I'm Weather Impact Team Meteorologist Jada Knowles. And yeah, over the weekend, especially just yesterday, we've been tracking these wildfires. Two new ones just yesterday. That was that Willow fire as well as the Aspen Acres fire. Evacuations has been set for that. And that fire is continuing to ramp up over the next couple of hours. So we're still watching that closely. But if you're like me and you have asthma, you have been feeling this wildfire smoke all across in the air, really all across the entire state here. So here's your smoke forecast. Noticing early this morning, we're still seeing thick smoke across the metro area, especially down towards the south where that Aspen Acres fire is, talking about Pueblo. This fire and smoke will continue to be really all across the entire state the next couple of days until they can get some type of containment on these fires. So the main reason why we've been seeing just very bad fire conditions and very hard for those firefighters fighting those fires is because we're right in between two weather systems, two storm systems, the one towards the north of us that actually produced some snow up towards Montana, and then the one towards the south, the strong high pressure system that's producing all of that heat. So because we're in between both of those storm systems, it's because we're seeing those windy conditions out of the southwest. So we saw the windy conditions just yesterday. And guess what? Unfortunately, we're going to continue seeing those windy conditions throughout the afternoon hours. So here's 9 a.m. We're seeing gusts close to 30 miles per hour already, especially into the afternoon. So just be mindful of that. Here's your fire weather outlook. Noticing we still have that critical risk over towards the western slope, elevated everywhere else. And then further down towards the south, that dry lightning. Temperature-wise, next 12 hours as we head early into this morning, we're talking about the low 60s and also the low 70s. But of course, I have the 90s in the forecast again. 91 degrees. Lots of sunshine and, of course, breezy conditions, so please be mindful of that. Here's the exception from what we saw yesterday till today. We have that level 1 risk for the eastern plains as well as level 2, so we could see maybe 1 or 2 storms capable of producing some hail, but unfortunately not a whole lot of precipitation across the state, especially where we need the moisture, where those wildfires are. So here's at 3:30 this afternoon. Still not seeing a whole lot. Very isolated in nature down towards the south, but the stronger storms will be just towards the east of us, and then we're clear out as we head into Wednesday. So today, mostly cloudy conditions, especially as into the afternoon hours, but for the most part, still not a whole lot of precipitation in my forecast. Here's the rest of your 7-day, 90s each and every day, especially as we head into the holiday. The hottest day of the week will come as we head into Friday.